Charvarius Ward, L'Jarius Sneed on the outside. We know Sneed's going to be doing a little bit of everything behind them. Chris Lamons and Rashad Fenton. I didn't expect Chris to be that high, then followed by DeAndre Baker. And then way down there is pretty much everybody's guy, DiCaprio
DiCaprio
Boodle.
Boodle.
And I guess Mike Hughes and Bo Pete Keys should also be mentioned as the slot type guys. I don't know about Mike Hughes in the slot. That surprised me. I just don't know what the Chiefs' plan is for him. Maybe they're higher on him than the media and the Chiefs fan base are. Nothing really stands out to me in terms of guys that are going to play roles. Now, DeAndre Baker being so low, speaking of injuries, I think that probably plays a role in that. Sam, what do you think? Because I know we both want DeAndre Baker to get some snaps, but anything kind of stand out to you among that group?
I definitely want DeAndre Baker to get higher up here. I think DeAndre Baker is one of the guys who has the highest potential out of the corner group for sure. Snead is definitely the best guy, but I think Baker is better than Chris Lamons. No disrespect to Chris Lamons, but I just haven't seen him really play, and I've seen DeAndre Baker play and play really well. So I want to see Baker climb back up here, give Fenton and Ward and Lamons and Hughes and all of them a good battle. Bo Peep Keys, I know he did really well in like a PFF grading in limited snaps. I'd be very interested to see him get some more snaps this year. I think he could be a really good piece. And then DiCaprio Boodle, the dream, he's just down there below Manny Patterson. It's not looking good.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just what happens, I guess. And the fans and the media see something in a player and the team doesn't, I guess. And DiCaprio Boodle, his odds were already not very good. Now with the unofficial depth chart being unofficial, there's always room for him to improve. He could have a great preseason game, stuff like that. But his work is cut out for him. And I think at safety, Armani Watts, his work is cut out for him. Will Parks, it seems his work might be cut out for him. Juan Thornhill at third safety, I guess, and then Devon Key. I love Devon Key. I think he's going to be that fourth guy. If they carry five, I'm hoping it's Parks over Watts, but Sorensen over Thornhill, you got to think it's an injury thing. Like with Thornhill still working his way back from several injuries, like finally recovered from the ACL, then had the groin injury, then had this, then had that. So it's got to be an injury thing. I think once Thornhill's healthy,
Hope so.
He's clearly the number two guy. And I really, really, really hope that shifts Sorensen to the third spot because I think he'd be better in that role in limited snaps or somewhat limited. And two, I want more Thornhill because he's a good player.
Yeah, and it wouldn't just be like less snaps. It'd be like maybe a more versatile type situation for Sorensen, which would probably be better than a every down free safety type deal if he's really replacing Thornhill. I do not want to see Sorensen in that role. Give Thornhill starting job. I assume he'll get it. And then Sorensen, he played the third safety a lot over the years. So, I mean, just put Sorensen where he's comfortable and where he's most effective and best, which is mainly as a third safety. Just do that. And then Armani Watts, not a good sign for him, but hey, at least he signed for Kansas City Pioneers. So that's a good deal at least. Him and who else signed for Kansas City Pioneers? Andrew Wiley, and I'm looking else, trying to find who else it must have been. Let's see, it was Watts, Wiley. Oh, Hardman. So Watts, Wiley, Hardman, Kansas City Pioneers. Very cool side story. I love that. So that's something going for Armani Watts.